They're used to it. Hello and welcome. This is episode 21 of Fiber by Design with Ohloops. I can't believe we're already at 21. I am Lydia. You can find me as Lydia B on Ravelry, and you can find me as Lydia Knits on Instagram. You can find us as Ohloops on Facebook and on Instagram as well.
I'm Sarah Stevens, also known as Sarah Stevens 11 on Instagram. I think that's everything. Okay, Sarah Stevens. I'm on Rav.
Yeah.
And on Facebook. I don't really check anything else.
We are on Twitter as Ohloops too. So.
I'm on Twitter too, but it's only because when you take a picture with your Instagram button, you can share it, and then you can share it to everything. So I don't actually.
That's funny.
I don't actually go check those.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I have a few thank yous. I first and foremost want to thank everybody who responded to my plea for information about flying with needles last time. Thank you so much. I have wonderful information now. As per informed, I have printed off the little TSA thing that says I can take them. But I also have the self-addressed envelope just in case they change their mind at the last minute. So I have all of those. So I think I'm good to go. And then I also want to say thank you to the wonderful, wonderful Jason for my spot package. I have two things from it I have to show you guys because, oh my goodness. Actually, I guess technically it's three. I have this new cute little project bag that I'm taking with me because it's got pirates on it.
It has pirates!
And then this cute little notions pouch.
That's cute. But
And then she made me this absolutely amazing bag, which I'm also taking with me.
Oh, she made
She made the Madonna beach bag.
The one and then I still only have the
And then she also made the little starfish pin and put buttons on it.
Cute. Are those beads?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she beaded it.
Too cute.
I know, it's beautiful. So I'm taking this with me as well.
That is so cute. I love it.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
It's totally new. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Alrighty. Jumping right in, working fibers.
I'm working on these little... So, if you guys don't already know this, which I'm sure most of you kind of do, Megan is kind of a genius. Because this thing right here is a slipper. Yeah, so look at that. It's on there. Do you see that? It is a slipper, and it is cute. If you haven't made these yet, you need to seriously consider them because it doesn't take a lot of yarn. They're super fast.
It'd be perfect like stocking stuffer things.
Totally perfect stocking stuffers. I will say this, like I think I'm going to make them for some stocking stuffers or little, you know how you have like cousins or something that you don't associate with a lot, but you really want to kind of give something to them during the holidays. This would be so cute with like a little foot scrub or something like that, or a good book. I don't know. But you might want to put a foot form in it because if they just get this, they might go, what is that? But
or a picture of it on your foot.
On your foot? I don't know because it
with
doesn't.
An explanation of what it is.
This is what it is. Yeah. Like print out the picture from the pattern and cut it out or something. But these are genius. They're kind of amazing. I'm in love with them.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm currently working on those.
Cool. In my hand, I am working on a toddler tube sock. I'm in the middle of a row, so they are in our Seahawks stripes that Sarah made last year. I got inspired with the first Seahawks game that we totally won.
We did.
Sorry, Broncos fans. I like them too, so it's okay. But yes,
It was against Green Bay.
It was Green Bay. There was a Broncos game this week that they won.
But it was against Green Bay.
It was against Green Bay. I do like Green Bay too, so.
But I know this only because we have a really good friend who is a huge Green Bay fan, and
that's right, because we were talking
usually
about
talks
John.
a lot of smack, and it was very quiet this
That's right.
time.
We were even talking about John and them being all dressed up.
Yeah.
So against Green Bay. Seriously, guys, you're lucky I'm even able to speak at this point because my brain is just
it has been
gone, completely gone.
It's been a little crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really all of my
I have one.
I have others that you guys have seen, but currently what I'm working on this moment, this is it. So that's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm showing.
I have one more really quick.
That's all she wrote today.
I got cast onto my firebolt yesterday.
Oh, shut up.
And I am on my 5th repeat.
Look at that.
So, and it says you can do as many as you want, but her, like, in her picture, she said 5 or 12, so I'm like halfway there.
That's fantastic.
So, and I kind of like it this bright. I think it's really pretty. And I think my daughter will really like it. So, it's hard to see it from so far away, but
It's
there
very
is the little, like,
Doesn't she
firebolt
have
thing.
like a vest or something that is this bright blue color?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought so.
Yeah. So she'll be happy, and I was inspired to cast on because for our trip, we were staying at Caribbean Beach Resort, and it's, based on the Caribbean, so it's all bright and tropical and stuff.
Oh, see?
Although at this rate, I don't leave for 4 minutes. I might have it done before we leave.
You might have to
Because I
pick
have to
out
drive all the way
something
to Seattle first. So,
You might have to pick out something else.
yeah. So I'm going to take these, and then I'm going to take her socks too, her knee highs, because those are going to take forever.
That's what you should just take. You
Yes.
shouldn't even take those.
Probably not.
You should just take the other
her
one.
socks.
And that is what I'm knitting on. No, because then you would be really bored if you finished and you had a downtime. You might be yarn shopping.
I doubt I'll finish. I mean, we're talking 15 inches on both. There's no way. Even between all 4 flights and the 2 drives back and forth from here to Seattle, there's no way. There's no.
Yeah.
So, but those are all and I have no finished fibers of any kind. Nothing's done.
I showed you my finished fibers last time. That's as far as I've gotten from finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. I stink. Yeah. So, planning fibers. I'm just planning Harry Potter stuff. I'm kind of excited. So my goal was that I have to get bound off of 3 shop projects before I am allowed to cast on any Harry Potter knit-along stuff. And so the hat was number 1. These should be done today. So that'll be number 2. And then I need to do the second toddler tube sock in the variegated, and that will be my 3, and that will allow me to cast on to my hitchhiker. And so I'm really excited about that.
Cool.
Super excited. I can't wait to do that.
Very exciting.
I know. I'm pretty stoked. I kind of love...
I'm excited to see the hitchhiker knit up with the colorway you picked. It'll be pretty.
Me too.
Go.
I've been seeing a lot of people, hitchhikers, and I really like them with speckly kind of yarn.
They do look cool with that, yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I guess we can talk about our weeks briefly.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, mine has been Disney. I've just been making sure all of our reservation stuff is done, and I had a panic attack moment the other day. I was writing, so I have to make sure that I have multiple places where I've written things down. So I have like a whole typed up itinerary, but then I have this little like journal thing that I made that I'm putting stuff in as well. But the journal has just my stuff. Like, it has all of our packing stuff, and then the itinerary has everything for my aunt as well. So her reservation information as well. So I was looking, and in my journal, I had something written down for dinner one of the nights we were there, but I didn't have it on the itinerary. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go check our online stuff. So I'm checking online, and I had not actually made a dinner reservation or had any dinner plans of any kind for one of the nights we were there. So I'm like, okay, well, we leave in like 5 days. I should maybe see if there's any reservations left to be made. So I'm like, well, that's awesome. So, because we still have one whole table service credit that we have to use. And like, I don't want it to go to waste. Like, it's a whole dinner that we get. So I'm looking, and we were able to make a reservation for, it's the night that we're at Animal Kingdom, so the park closes early that night anyways because the animals. So we're going to leave the park and go to downtown Disney and have dinner at Raglan Road, which is this Irish pub. And I'm really excited because so they have live music every night, and then they let the kids come up on stage and dance and sing, and then they get this little signed thing from the band of their little achievement award thing. So I think the kids will think that's really cool.
I want to go dance on stage at an Irish pub.
I think that'll be fun.
Fun!
So we're going to do that and then walk around down at downtown Disney before we go back to the resort that night. So that all got handled, but I was like having a panic attack moment. I'm like texting my husband as he work. Okay, what about this restaurant? Okay, let's try that one. Nope, there's nothing available. Okay, let's try this one. Nope, there's nothing available. Like,
I tried calling her, and I could tell that there was like something going on because she was not pleasant on the phone.
No.
She's like,
well, let's preface this just a little bit. So
something's not going right.
My day of oops, I forgot a whole dinner reservation started off slightly bad anyway. You guys have all heard me talk about the fact that we've had issues with my daughter's school before.
See, I didn't hear any of all of this stuff.
Yeah, she hadn't heard this until that night. So
I just knew
she could tell
that something was wrong, but I'm like, I don't know if this is the appropriate time to ask you.
Right?
So I'll talk to you later.
Okay, so it was Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday.
No.
Yeah,
your
because
first
it was
day of school.
It was the second day of preschool, so Tuesday. Or kindergarten.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so Tuesday. Tuesday morning, I take the girls to school. And the kids like to eat breakfast at school, so we always go early so they can do that. Well, so we're in the cafeteria, and my oldest daughter is walking around with my little daughter, my kindergartner, showing her how to get in line, how to get her little tag thing, how to get her tray, what to do. She's sitting with her. Well, they get done, and I asked my daughter, I said, okay, so I know you go outside and line up and wait for your teacher to come get you. What does Jillian do? Does she go line up? Does she, just go to her class? And she's like, no, she's supposed to go sit over there on the little stage, and one of the teachers will come and get her. Okay. Because my daughter's only a 4th grader and, things change from year to year, I wanted to make sure that a staff member at school gave me the same response. So I asked one of the ladies in the cafeteria. She said the exact same thing. She'll go and sit on the stage, and at 8:50, one of the teachers will come and get them and take them where they need to be, whether that's outside or to her room. Okay, fine. So we go, and we're sitting over there, and we probably sat there. She was all by herself for probably 15 minutes. No other little kindergartners came over. No teachers even came up to her. Nothing. And I'm not standing like right next to her. I'm kind of over here, just so that they see that she's there. Nobody ever approached her at all. So finally at 8:55, the first bell rings. Nothing happens. At 8:58, the second bell rings. I'm like, okay, class is in 3 minutes. So come on, Jillian, I'm just going to take you outside. So we walk outside to where she's supposed to line up. Nobody's out there. Everybody's already been taken into their classrooms. So I walked back inside and took her to her kindergarten room. By the time we got there, all of the other kids in her class were already there. They were already sitting down. The teacher was in there. They were already doing like a coloring activity. And I walk her, and then so I'm like, I asked the teacher, I'm like, so nobody came to get my daughter from the lunchroom. Like, what happens tomorrow when I'm not here? Like, is she just going to sit there? Like, is anyone going to know that she's there? And she's like, oh, I don't know. Miss Alicia usually comes and gets them. I'm honestly not sure. Okay, maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe it was because I was standing there. Maybe the next day will be better. So I picked the girls up that afternoon, and I asked Emma, I said, hey, Emma, nobody came to get her. Can you, instead of her sitting there, can you just walk her out to her line before you go stand up in yours? She's like, no, they get upset with us if we do that. I'm just supposed to go line up. I'm like, okay, well, Mommy will write a note, and maybe that'll be okay, and I would just really rather you walk around. She's like, okay, Mom, if you write me a note, then I can explain whatever. Okay, fine. But I'm looking at Jillian, and she just doesn't totally seem herself. Like, she's kind of out of it. And I'm like, are you okay, Jillian? She's like, yeah, I'm just really tired, and I'm hungry. Yeah, what'd you have for lunch? Fishy crackers? Oh, okay, what else did you have for lunch? Nothing? Why didn't you have anything else for lunch? Because my teacher didn't know it was time for lunch and we didn't have time to go to the cafeteria, so we stayed in our classroom. So you guys didn't have lunch at all? She's like, well, the other kids in my class who brought lunch from home got to have theirs, but those of us that were supposed to eat in a cafeteria just had fishy crackers. My child didn't have lunch all day. So my husband emailed the teacher, and the teacher responded. She's like, well, I don't know why she would have said that. We had our full time in the cafeteria. Okay, well and fine. But my daughter's story, like, never changed about what she had for lunch. Like, even if we asked her, like, did you have this for lunch? Did you have that? Did you go to the big room? Her story never really changed. And so we honestly don't know if she did or didn't have lunch. I don't think she did. Because she doesn't
Were
just...
fishy crackers on the
No.
lunch? Oh.
No. So
I was going to say maybe she only ate the fishy crackers.
Which is what the teacher said, because she's like, you know, it is kind of hard for the kindergartners because they only have 20 minutes to get their lunch and eat it. She's like, so some of them get a little overwhelmed and don't eat very much. She's like, so it takes some time for them to get used to it, which all made sense. Okay.
Right.
But even when prodding her story never changed.
It never changed. So chances are...
And usually, like, I know my kids, if they're making stories up, their stories change every time they tell them to me.
If anybody's making stories up, their stories change. I'm sorry.
So
it doesn't
her story never
line up.
changed when I asked her, when her dad asked her, So I was just kind of done. I'm like, okay, so she got left in the cafeteria. She didn't get lunch. And then I didn't have a reservation. I'm like, oh. And then yesterday morning, I'm on the phone with Sarah, dropping the girls off at school. And all of a sudden, my car dies. And it will not start. There's no clicking. It's not turning over. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, because I asked. I'm like, well, does it click when you try and turn over?
No. And it didn't. Eventually, it did start clicking, so I was like, okay. But I'm on the phone with Sarah, and she's like, it sounds like your alternator. I'm like, yeah, it totally does. So I'm panicking because I have, my son Noah's in the back seat. He's like, I have to go potty, Mommy, I have to go potty. And the little baby I knew before, she is screaming her head off because she is done being in the car seat. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. And like, my husband's in a meeting. Sarah's on her way to work. Like, who do I call? So my husband texted his father-in-law, and fortunately he came and helped me, and it was just the battery, and we were able to jump it. And then a friend of ours works for Les Schwab, so he said, you take it down there, have them check it. And the battery's fine, so there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm having this moment of panic. I'm like, I'm stuck at the school with all the kids in the car, and I'm driving to Seattle to get on a flight in 4 days. This is not happening. So needless to say, my week up till today has been a little stressful, but we got something done for our trip, which I want to show you guys. So I'm feeling a little better.
I'm really excited about this.
So I don't have the kids' ones with me because they're all packed, but they look pretty much the same. So first I'll show you these. So our magic bands came, and they're so
What are
cool.
magic bands?
Okay, so they used to have what they called keys to the kingdom, which were like little cards that you use to check into everything.
Can I take it out?
And so now they have these little bracelets that you wear.
Look at that.
And they're like customized. They have little Mickey heads.
There's like a battery pack.
Yep, there's a battery pack. So all of your reservations and all of your stuff is on your little magic bands, and they each have our names on them.
Shut up. This is so cool.
Aren't they cool? So those are here.
Oh, these are so cool.
So I think they're awesome. And they're all waterproof, so like you can wear them the whole time. So it's really cool. And you can load things to them, so like if you buy stuff,
so cool.
they can like load it right onto your thing, so you can, it's cool. So we got those. But then I got our shirts.
Oh, that is so cool.
Okay, so for going down there, we are all wearing, including my husband and my son, hot pink shirts that say, we're on our way to Walt Disney World.
Oh, I love it.
Aren't they cute?
That's so cute.
So we got that one. And then the day we're at Hollywood Studios, we have these. So this one's my husband's. It says Incredible Dad. Mine says Mom, and then each one of the kids says, the girls say sister, and then Noah says brother. And my friend Alyssa helped us because I had one that said Dad, but she has the font, so she made the other ones for me. So, and my husband put that on. I was like, I can totally wear this. And he's like, oh, stand there. He's like, I'll wear this.
You guys should be that for Halloween.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh my gosh. Get him some tights.
Totally.
And a cape.
And then we have Animal Kingdom ones. Each one of us has a different print. Like, so there's like, mine I think has alligator skin and it has Tinkerbell. And the kids have cheetahs. So my husband has Goofy. I have Tinkerbell. My daughter Emma has Daisy Duck. Jillian has Minnie Mouse. And then Noah has Donald Duck.
Oh my god, I love it.
I keep folding all these.
Did
My
you
husband
look at
found
that
this really
Etsy
new
store
cool.
that
No, I haven't yet.
Okay,
I will.
they had like Mickey heads that had the animal print and
Oh,
stuff
cool.
and everything like that
I'll have to
on
look at
there.
it.
So,
And then for one of our Magic Kingdom days, we have these. So his says Dad, mine says Mom, and then the kids just have their names on them. So Noah, Jillian, and Emma. So they're little pirate Mickey heads. And mine has, so the kids don't have the little Mickey and Minnie over here, just mine and Joel's. His has Mickey Pirate and mine has little Minnie. And then our other Magic Kingdom day, we're wearing Halloween Mickey heads because while we're there, everything will be all decorated for Halloween. So we have little Halloween Mickey heads, which I thought worked out perfectly because this day is the day we're going on the Haunted Mansion ride.
oh my
So,
God, I love it.
which is that right there. And then for our last day there, we all have these. So my husband says Dad, and mine is Mom and has Minnie. And then the kids say Sister. Jillian says Sister and has Princesses. Emma says Sister and has Lilo and Stitch. And then Noah says Brother and has the Mickey Jedi.
Oh, it's the characters inside.
Yeah, inside
I'm
of
like,
the...
what are you talking
yeah.
about?
So there's characters inside of them. So those are all of our shirts. The only day we don't have one for is the day we're at Epcot. But that's because we are surprising the kids and taking them to a princess breakfast thing. So they get to meet all the princesses. So we bought dresses for my daughters. And then Noah has this really cute little dressed up pirate shirt. It's cute.
Cute.
Yeah. So, and we leave in 4 days. I'm so excited.
I want to go on your Disney family trip.
I know.
Just pack me in your
Just
luggage.
put you in my suitcase? Hey,
Yeah.
I get 2 whole check-on bags. I'm sure you could probably fit in one of them.
I would make myself fit.
You can make yourself fit. So, but that is all I have been doing. I still have to finish packing. My husband and I, the kids are all packed. And we have a few last minute things. Like we totally forgot that my son is lactose intolerant, so we need to pick up lactose pills for him just in case.
Oh, yeah.
And we need swim diapers. So, just because he's good with the potty training thing, but being in the water might be different.
Well, they might
so.
make that a rule
Yeah,
too, though.
So we have to get those. But other than that, we are pretty
done.
much ready to go. Sorry, notifications popping up on the screen. So, yeah.
That's awesome. I really like your little t-shirts. They're so cute.
I'll show you guys I like
guys
my
have, like,
Tinkerbell ones. It's right here.
Pajamas for
I know.
years to come.
See, that's mine. She's Tinkerbell. So, I love her. Yeah. So, they're a lot of fun, and I asked my husband, because originally we weren't going to get hot pink, we were going to get like a coral color, but they didn't have all the sizes we needed, and so I asked him, like, are you really sure you're okay with wearing a hot pink t-shirt? And he kind of smiled and laughed. He goes, babe, I'm at Disney World wearing a matching shirt. I really don't think it matters that it's hot pink. I suppose that's true. So, but it'll look cute, because when we fly down, we're all wearing little Mickey ears, and me and my aunt and the girls and her daughter-in-law Cindy, we all have Minnie Mouse ears that have a hot pink bow. So they'll match our shirts.
Guys, kill me. I love it.
So, but
Very cute.
that has been
It is like one of
my
the
week.
only times you can be super cheesy and totally get away with it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited. It'll
That's
be a lot of
awesome.
fun. So, and one of the nights we're there, the resort we are staying at has beaches that surround it, and so they do like a campfire thing, and they show movies on the beach every night at 8:30. So one of the nights we're there, we're going to go down and do that.
Heck yes.
So, and we've got our ponchos so that I don't have to buy an expensive one. It's cute. I got an email from Mary, and she's like, I live here, and I just one little piece of advice. Bring ponchos, because it's hurricane season, and you don't want to have to buy a Disney one. And I said, yes, I know this firsthand, because when we were on our honeymoon, I spent the $15 on the Disney poncho and put it on, and it stopped raining, and never rained the rest of the time we were there.
Yep.
So I have those.
It's inevitable.
It is.
I swear it is.
Mm-hmm. The one thing you don't have is the one thing you'll need, and then you'll buy it, and then you don't need it anymore.
Nope.
We will also, when we're there, be buying sunscreen, because I didn't even think about it, and I bought a huge big bottle of aerosol spray sunscreen.
Oh, you can't.
It's not
bring
going to work, so we're going to have to buy sunscreen when we get down there.
Yeah, because you can't bring the aerosol on the.
Nope. And my kids don't do as well with the non-aerosol ones. Like, they burn more for some reason when you use the rub-on kind, which is odd. But
Because everybody says
that one's better.
That one's
which
better.
It's not for my kids.
my week. has been fine. I have not had a whole heck of a lot happen. We signed Caitlin up for Mead Pantherette Dance Drill Team, which is super cute and fun, and I'm super excited about that because I was a dance drill team girl in high school, and got to be assistant coach for a year for that, and that was really fun. So it's kind of fun to see her. I don't even know what they're gonna learn. I don't know what they're gonna do.
It's gonna be cute.
She has to get jazz shoes. Her feet are tiny. They're gonna be so dang cute. And she has to wear tights as long as they have to come below her knee, so no shorty short pants, you know. And then a tank top or a tight fitting t-shirt is her dress code.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go do that tomorrow after I get off work, hopefully, because the only place that sells dance shoes, because I work until 6 o'clock and her first class is on Monday, she has to be present to have her shoes, because if you don't have them present, it can really mess up their feet. They need to have well-fitting shoes, and so there's only one dance place in the Spokane North Side now that does fittings for shoes. I don't know how late they're open till. I don't know. I have to call a couple friends of ours actually work there, so I've got to give them a call and say, Caitlin needs this. Can you at least be available to squeeze us in really fast? Because I just paid this morning. Yeah, so that's kind of it. That's it. That's all of my exciting stuff. We went to soccer tournament and it was nuts. The first game we played on a regular field, and the last 2 games we played on like a U8 field. And our goalie basically made a goal from a drop kick from her goalie box. That's how small the fields were. So, okay, we have to run. It was a really short episode because I got here really late. It's all my fault.
It's not your fault. I have one thing to show really quick.
Oh, yeah.
So, Stitch Marks the Spot, Falula's shop. I bought this cute little bag. I wanted to show it. I absolutely adore it. Little girl riding unicorns.
I love
and then
that.
Pink polka dots inside. And then she was so wonderful and sent me Harry Potter themed stitch markers just as like a thing. So I got 2 Luna's Radish earrings, the Sorcerer's Stone, and then 2 owls.
I want Luna's radish earrings. Look at those.
Aren't they awesome? I love them. So thank you, Stephanie.
I love it. So.
And then we do have exciting news for you guys.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we got to do that really fast.
So October,
We
more
had some
more stuff
deep
will be
conversation.
more stuff will be in the shop for Harry Potter, and it'll be on heavyweight.
Yes.
So in October, more heavyweight Harry Potter.
First week of October. I'm not going to say October 1st, but we'll
First
say
week.
the first week of October.
Yes.
That's when we're going to be updating it, and it'll be available. I'm super excited about that. I know you guys are too, because you guys were definitely talking about it. So, anyways, more information next week. No,
Not next week.
next
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now.
I won't
Sorry.
be here.
Yeah, we'll talk about it again then, so you guys will be able to
Yes.
really have a good idea of what's going on. So, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.